Hi, so today I'm looking at Matthew chapter 8, and it's a collection of miracles of Jesus. And right in the middle of the chapter, there's a statement by his disciples, and it says, they marveled and said, "What sort of man is this?" And for me, that's the real question of this chapter. When we look at who Jesus is, how he conducts himself, how he lives, what sort of man is this? Who is this man? Because right at the beginning, we see how he interacts with a leper, and the leper comes to be healed, and he says, "Lord, if you will, you can make me clean." And Jesus says, "I will be clean." But not only does he say that, he reaches out and touches him, which is just completely unheard of. To touch a leper, it would make you unclean, but Jesus is willing to break that protocol, break those things, and he will bring that healing. And I think it's also interesting that he doesn't just say that, but he says to go and show himself to the priest, because this was an important thing for the leper to then be reintegrated into society. So he wasn't just concerned with his healing in the moment, but how he was then perceived by society and reintegrated. And then you've got the faith of the centurion. Again, this is a man, not even a Jew probably. And so again, he sees such great faith in this man, and loves him, loves his servant. He doesn't isolate them, reject them, but he accepts them and celebrates the faith of this man. And then through the healing, he heals Peter's mother-in-law and many others. And we just see this in the ministry of Jesus. First of all, the love to come and bring healing, but also importantly, the authority that Jesus has. What sort of man is this who has authority over sickness, has authority over evil spirits? And then we see also how he calms the wind and the waves when the boats are being swept around by the waves and soaked, and they all think they're going to drown. But Jesus speaks, "Be calm, be still." And they say, "What sort of man is this that even the wind and the waves obey him?" And I think the reality is that he's not just a man. There's no other man who has the authority that Jesus has over creation, over the spirits, over healing. There's no other man, there's no other angel. Jesus is set apart, and he's one of a kind, and that's because he's not just a man, but as we read at the beginning of Matthew, it says you should call his name Emmanuel, God with us. And so when we think about who is this man, he's not just a man, he is God. He's come to be with us, and he's showing us who he is by the things he's doing. And that's both in moving in his authority, but also in his love for us.